Hey guys, got you back out here in my shop for day number 3 of our video series. If you recall from the last couple days, we've been working on this little aluminum spacer. We've gone over quite a few things here, from dial indicating on a 4-jaw chuck to reading a micrometer and a dial caliper. What I've gone and done off camera here is gotten the part re-indicated on the 4-jaw chuck, and we have to face it off down a certain length. Remember, it was 534 thousandths long and it needs to be 375 thousandths long, so we have to take off about 159 thousandths from the length. So what I've gone and done is indicated it in the jaws, put some layout fluid on it, and marked it at that 159 thousandths length. Once we face it down that amount, we'll use a spot drill, a center drill. We're going to use a center drill and get a small little center poked in it, and then we'll use a 3/16 drill bit to drill all the way through to get our 187 and a half thousandths inside diameter. Okay, so I'm going to change camera angles here. I'll show you facing this off, center drilling it, and then drilling that hole through. Once we're done, take the part out, and we should be good on this little video series on my mini lathe. I might be doing some more videos on this as we progress, but essentially the big part of what I'm going to be doing with you guys is trying to cover a whole bunch of different manufacturing processes, from metalworking to woodworking. I do have a little welder that I might be doing a little bit of welding with, so you guys should get a wide variety of stuff out of these videos. Okay, so let me reset the camera, and then we'll bring you guys back. Okay, so looks like we've got pretty close to our layout line there. So when we take this out of the chuck, we'll measure it and see how close we are. But I brought the tailstock in. I'm going to set that, tighten that down. What's kind of cool is I actually, for that, use an old antique wrench of my great-grandfather's. It fits the nut that's on the tailstock to tighten it down. And it's cool because it's got this S shape, so it actually makes it a little easier to get in there and tighten it down in the spot that the nut is in. So kind of neat that I can use my great-grandfather's tool on this old lathe. You know, something that would have been, you know, maybe in his workshop at the time. So I'm going to get this tightened down, and then I will get our center drill in there. Actually, let's get that in there first, just so that we know where to tighten the tailstock down. That should be good there. We'll probably end up loosening it to put the drill bit on there as well. Alright, tailstock is tight. Alright, that's about all we need on that. Loosen the tailstock back up a little bit. Slide it back this way some. Alright, tailstock is tight. We'll drill right through it. Alright, so I'm going to reset the camera, show you guys the part. We'll take a final measurement of that length and deburr it quick, and that part will be done. Alright, so we've got our part out of the lathe. I deburred it quick, just on some Scotch-Brite, just to get rid of any sharp edges. And we hit 370... almost 372, right? 372 thousandths. So pretty good for, you know, just a layout line on this little lathe. Probably could have spared one pass, but pretty good for what we've got going on here. A few thousandths difference is not so bad for the part that I'm making, this little spacer. It can have a little bit of wiggle room side to side. But there is the application of your dial caliper again. Okay, so Try to give you a little better view of this part. It's a little guy. Okay, so when I bring you guys back on Monday, more than likely I'll have a different project for us to work on. It might be out here in my shop, it might be in my garage. I have not decided yet, but I do have some others that we can potentially work on here. So we'll catch you later, guys.